Hello everyone, welcome to the material for TOEFL preparation class. And as you can see here, this is going to be the material for listening comprehension. And specifically for this video, we're going to discuss about the material for listening comprehension in part A. And there will be a topic about listening for specific information. So let's check the video. So a bit of introduction about the material about listening for specific information. So speakers of short conversation in part A usually involve more than one person because a conversation is usually takes to more than one person. Therefore, you should be able to draw a conclusion of who, what, and where, who the speakers are, what will probably happen next, and where the conversation probably take place. The answers are usually not directly stated. However, the clues are going to be given to you and it will lead you to the correct answer. So we're going to have a look at the strategies. So the first strategy over here is you need to be able to identify the clues to lead you to identify who the speakers are and or who is doing what. And then after that, you need to also be able to listen for clues to identify where the speakers are. And then the last one is you need to be able to listen to the second speakers to draw a conclusion of what she or he intends to do. So these are three very short strategies that you can use in listening for specific information. Now we're going to look at the examples for each strategy. So the first one, I have two examples over here. So listen for clues in the conversation to identify who the speakers are or who is doing what. So there is a script over here. Hi Suchi, is there any progress on the experiments we did yesterday? No, unfortunately, there was no change since the last time we gave the substance. So these bold words, experiments, substance, are two clues that can actually help you to draw a conclusion of who the speakers are. So there are four options over here: pharmacists, lab assistants, patients, and hospital receptionists. We notice you may think that this is a bit related to something about chemistry because it just tells about substance, but I think experiments will lead you more to the correct answer. Therefore the answer for this is not pharmacist, it's not patient, and not hospital reception. The answer is the lab assistant, because the lab assistants are actually the ones who are doing experiments. So therefore the best answer for this question will be B, lab assistant. Now here's another example about who is doing what. So there's a script. Man, do you know that we have new staff in our department? And the woman says, yes, I heard that Cinta recruited John as the new accountant. So what does the woman say about the staffing? So Cinta became the new accountant in the department. John hired Cinta as the new accountant. John was hired as the new accountant, and Cinta got fired from the department. The best answer to this is because the clue says Cinta recruited John, therefore John was hired as the new accountant. So it also has something to do with the passive sentences. Who is doing what? Okay, so because Cinta recruited John, then John is hired by Cinta. A complete sentence will be like that. Okay, so that's the answer for the example number 1. Now we go on to the second one, which is about listen for clues in the conversation to identify where the speakers are. So have a look over here, the script for the listening. Hi Daniel, is this seat available? Oh no, sorry Peter, this seat is taken. looks like the whole floor is having lunch here. So the whole floor indicates that the clue of the conversation, and then lunch. So whole floor having lunch. I think that is quite clear to identify where the conversation actually takes place. So there's A in a university hall, B theater, and then C in an office canteen, and department store as the last option. So if you're talking about whole floor having lunch, then you're expecting a place to eat, right? And from these four options, I think the best answer to this will be C, in a canteen. And because it's so there's an option office over here, I think the whole floor over here will be indicating the staffs in the whole floor, something like that. Okay, so that's the answer for number 2. And for the last one, listen to the second speaker to draw a conclusion of what she or he intends to do next. So for example, there is a script over here. Excuse me, your music is too loud. I barely can sleep. Too loud and I barely can sleep. And then the woman says, oh, sorry, I didn't realize. So she felt sorry about what happened. Then what do you think would be happening next? So there are options over here. The woman will play the music louder, turn down the music volume, change the playlist of the music, or stop talking. Well, in this case, because he said she is sorry because the situation is the music was very loud, therefore what the woman would actually do is to turn down the music volume. So it's not playing the music louder, because I don't think that will be a good thing to do. When someone say your music is too loud and you say sorry, then you said you need to turn down the volume. Okay, so the answer for this will be B, turn down the music volume. So here are the references for the video today, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.